Hey everybody, Greg Davis, SuperAffiliateRockstar.com. I just want to do a quick video on a really simple way to make money online with paid traffic. Anybody can do this, pretty simple. I've taught it before, like in webinars and stuff, and also as product bonuses. And a lot of people have made money with it. But probably more people will have maybe have seen it, but not really believed it or not really just implemented it. So maybe this will spur you on because as far as affiliate marketing, this is pretty much one of the simplest ways that you can do it. All right, so what are we talking about here? This is what I call the VSL method. VSL stands for Video Sales Letter. And I'm sure you've seen these. It's just a video that's used to sell a product. And so I'm gonna go through this real quick. But basically, you can get offers from ClickBank. I mean, like one of the problems that people run into when they're first trying to promote affiliate offers, especially CPA offers, is actually getting accepted to CPA networks, which is a whole little system in itself. But but places like ClickBank and also another place called JVZoo, you can actually sign up for the affiliate programs, and there's really like no approval process. You just get instant access to be able to promote the product. So that's part of the reason why those two places are really good, a way to go as far as finding offers. But you want to find a hot offer. We'll talk about how to do that. One of the main things you want to do is check mobile. Check this, make sure that the video sales letter looks good on the phone. I would actually check it on a real phone, not just an emulator, because most of, like you see further down, it says get some cheap clicks. Most of the cheap clicks that you're going to get these days are going to be on mobile. All right, that's where the vast majority of the traffic, at least for most of the ad networks, comes from. So you're going to want it to work on mobile. But just take a simple landing page, which I'll show you, and there's a lot of testing and optimization that's fairly straightforward, and then you can have a profitable campaign on your hands. So let's actually go live onto the internet, and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about here. All right, so first of all, we'll start with ClickBank. So go to clickbank.com. See up here it says affiliate marketplace. Well, actually, before you do that, you probably want to join. But you only have to join to look at the offer. So I can tell you right now that most of the biggest selling offers are under health and fitness. All right. So, and there's you can sort different ways. I like to sort with Gravity, which is this internal ClickBank measurement that they keep secret, so you don't know exactly what it is, but it does have to do with the number of affiliates that are making sales from a product. Okay, so generally speaking, the higher the Gravity, the more confident that you can be that the product is actually selling. Okay, so that's why I like to use Gravity. So as you can see, got a bunch of offers here, and let's see here what we got here. So you'll see a lot of diet type of offers. Like here, you got 2-week diet, lean belly, 3-week diet, old school new body. And so here's the thing: like the weight loss products are definitely really good to promote. They convert pretty well on pretty big audiences. But if you're going to be on Google and Facebook promoting them, then you got to be careful. Um, because they don't always. I mean, the diet stuff is really hard to approve, get approved sometimes, especially if you're not cloaking. All right, so I'm going to show you, kind of how you can do it both ways, either cloaking or not cloaking. So let's look at diet real quick. So here's what you would do. So let's find an offer here. So let's just look at this. Let's see here, 3-week diet. I've actually promoted that before. So you're going to click on it, and it's a typical video sales letter. Got a little countdown here.
You're about to learn the underground fat-burning secrets of elite.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like most people, like lazy affiliates, they just want to place an ad and then go directly to this offer, to this page, to this video sales letter. And that can work. It sometimes works, but normally, if you have a simple landing page in front of the offer, it works a lot better. All right. Plus, it's your page, you control it, and so then you can plug and play different offers, without the page or the ad having to change. All right. So let me show you an example of a really simple landing page that I use. It has 4 parts. All right. And so the first part is the headline right here. And the headline is a link so people can click on it and go to the offer. All right. This part right here is an image, and this is a screenshot of the video. Okay. So I basically stop the video at something where it's kind of saying something kind of compelling. And I'll take a screenshot of it, put the little gray transparent play button over it. So it looks like, video. Click on, bam. And then you have this call to action under the bottom. Click here to watch the video, tap here to watch the video, stuff like that. And then you have this. Now, this is kind of optional. You can test without this, but I found that this sometimes helps too if you do like copyright and then, the name of the product. Once you have the name of the product narrowed down. So, and you can put other stuff down here too, but really most of the ones I've done, actually, this is not even there. That's something I kind of added kind of later on, just because I wanted to have something else to test some other way of optimizing the page. But this is it. Okay, so it's really simple. I mean, anybody that has a little bit of web skills can put something like this together. If you don't, I mean, Fiverr.com, get somebody to throw it. I mean, it's just super simple. I mean, the thing that you got to make sure of is that it is responsive. That really is. I'm telling you, most of your traffic is going to be that you want to go after is going to be mobile. So you just have to make sure that the page looks good on the phone. Now, if you actually you buy a ticket to my event, Affiliate Millionaires 3.0, then I actually give you the files for this page and everything, so it makes it a little easier for you. But even if you don't have that, you can easily knock off this page. And I'll tell you, as far as simple HTML and simple, FTP and being able to manipulate and change, edit web pages, like that's something that you really need to learn how to do if you're an affiliate. All right. I mean, I'm not saying you got to be a web designer, anything advanced. I mean, you can definitely, like I do, have a web designer put the page together, but you want to have the ability to edit stuff and to change stuff, right? And the reason I say it is because, one of the main things that you're going to have to do to make this thing successful is you're going to have to test different headlines. Okay, you have to test different images, test different calls to action. All right, and so, so you want to, unless you're using a tool like Landing Page Genius, then you're going to want to, make various versions of this page. You might want to make 4 different versions, 4 different headlines. You might want to try 4 different calls to action. You might want to make, the one thing that you must do is you must have at least 2 variations of a page. Like never go into a campaign and just have 1 landing page. Okay, at least have 2, because that way, one is going to outperform the other, and then you can pick the winner. All right, but most of the tracking software that you can use, but I use CVV Lab. Even if you don't have that and you just have to get some type of a link rotator, I would at least do 4 or 5 landing pages to see which one works the best. All right. So, and if you have to keep having somebody else do that, you got to keep paying them. It's going to slow you down. So, you can get basic HTML stuff. There's this wonderful place called YouTube.com. You can learn anything. You can learn about HTML. You can learn FTP. But I would urge you, like, if you're going to be doing this and you want to seriously make money with it, and you have no web skills whatsoever, get some basic web skills. All right. So that's that. All right. So this is an example of a landing page. I've been using this one for years. Still using it. This is September 2017. And we're still using it. Still making money with it. It works. It's ugly, but it works. Now here's another one. Not quite as ugly, but still kind of ugly. Has a little more stuff on it, but this is pretty simple too. This is actually where I derived this page from. Was from this. All right. So you do something like this, and all this is for another offer on ClickBank called Venus Factor, which is pretty good. But again, the headline, this image, this is actually just a banner that I got from their affiliate area. Like they actually have an affiliate website where you can get banners and ad swipes and stuff like that. So it's just a banner right there. Watch the video, call to action. This thing really helped. You need to watch the entire video. Then it's got some like testimonials, got a little bit of features and benefits of the product, more testimonials. But you see all through this whole thing, watch the video, because that's what we want them to do. We want them to watch the video. And that's the thing about when you promote these video sales letters, the main thing that you want to do, you want to promote them watching the video. You don't want to sell what the video is selling. Let the video sell. Okay, you want to sell the video. All right, so, and think about that in your ads too. Like when you have your ads, you want to mention that it's a video. Because, like, say for instance, like you're in a noisy car or something like that, looking, scrolling through your phone and you see it, if it says, if it's a video, you're like, well, I don't want to click on this right now because, I'm not going to be able to hear the video. So, and that's a wasted click that you got to pay for. All right. If somebody just clicks on it and then they're like, oh man, I can't watch it. So, make sure that you mention there's a video, but sell the video, make the video the star of your ads and your landing pages. All right. Your whole goal is to get them to watch the video. But if you just send them directly to the video, it doesn't work. You gotta warm them up. You gotta do a little bit of a pre-sale. All right. So this is just two different kinds of pre-sale pages that you can use in front of videos. I mean, you can do something longer. You could do like more of an advertorial style. It could be like a little article. It could be whatever. But the key is that you just pre-sell them a little bit before they watch the video. So sell them on the video a little bit first. Pre-sell them. So. But that's it. I mean, it's just so simple. So you have that page, and then it links to the offer, and then that's it. All right. So now one thing to keep in mind, though. One thing to keep in mind is it didn't happen here, but actually, like some of these offers. So this is specifically like if we're looking at Facebook. Okay, like some of these offers, like Facebook uses this thing called Web of Trust, and it's a thing I have right here because if it's green, then that basically is like it's they like it. The Web of Trust or whatever. So, well, let me find one of these other offers and I'll show you. Like some of these older offers. Maybe not. That's that one. Not everybody's kosher. All right. Well, sometimes like you'll look at a page. All right, see it right here is red. Okay, it's red for Web of Trust. So, Facebook looks at these pages like this too. So I wouldn't run this on Facebook unless you were cloaking. All right, because they don't like it. That's one way you can trust. And you can just go to was it WOT.org, I think, to download Web of Trust. So so those are some offers that they don't like. So now if you do promote something like diet, all right, and you're on Facebook and Google, there's some things that you don't use the words diet, weight loss, fat loss, burn fat, like any terms like that, because that's going to instantly put you into like a manual review situation, and a lot of times manual review is going to get you banned because like they're not very fond of these affiliate sites in the first place. All right, so you gotta you use words like get fit. They're okay with like exercise type stuff or getting fit, maybe eating healthy. You can kind of get away with that, but you just got to get a little creative about how you do your ads and stuff, because you don't want to be like overly blatant about weight loss, diet, just keywords like that, like anything related to those is going to get you manual review. And so not that you're going to get instantly banned, sometimes you will, but it's going to slow down the process, and then you just don't want to have a manual review if you don't have to. So, okay, so something like this, for example. So, see, I wouldn't use this headline if I was not cloaking. I would say something about, eat whatever you want without guilt and stay small or something like that. I wouldn't even use the word slim. I would just say small or something along those lines, and still maintain health. I don't know, something. But if you're on, Google and Facebook and you're not cloaking, then you definitely want to avoid any mention of like weight loss, any mention of like the word cure, especially on Google, like any kind of claims, on Facebook too, but any kind of claims, lose 30 pounds in, 3 minutes type of things, like they don't like that. All right. So again, if you're cloaking, you can run that type of stuff. But if you're not, then it's probably not a good idea. All right, so let's find something that you could run that's pretty safe. Uh, let's go back and see what else we can find. Because I mean, especially if you're just starting out, I wouldn't jump into something like diet weight loss because first of all, it's the most competitive, and second of all, they get the most heat from these traffic sources, from Google and Facebook, so it's just going to be hard to to do it without getting banned all the time. So let's look at some other products here. Let's see what else they got on health and fitness. So let's look at exercise and fitness. Let's see if we can get some better things to promote. All right, something like this might work. Back to Life, new back pain offer. So let's check this out. Erase my back pain. So Web of Trust is nothing there, so that's good.
I was only 12 years old the night I thought I was going to die.
Dramatic VSO.
Out in the middle of the pitch black New Mexico desert, suddenly paralyzed and surrounded by shattered glass, I remember counting each breath.
Okay, so this isn't bad. There's no claims. Like this is something that you could run on Facebook and Google. And back pain, is not really it's not really something that's really a hot thing that they're going to be paying a lot of attention to. The one thing that you do need to keep in mind on Facebook is that you can't say stuff like, do you have back pain? Or battling with back pain. You could just say, new research on back pain reveals something, something, something. But you can't say you have back pain, or, even if you do an interest in, I don't know if they have interest in back pain, but, even if you particularly target those people, you can't kind of point out a condition that they might have or whatever. Facebook doesn't like that. But this is something that you can definitely run on Facebook. Not cloaked. And, it's still a big market, but it's not, diet or skincare or anything like that. It's going to get, or make money or anything else going to get you into a lot of heat. So that's that. So as you can see though, ClickBank, they have over 10,000 different products that you can choose from. And there's lots of different niches, especially, in Facebook and Google. I always talk about them because that's where I buy most of my traffic. But you can get into, again, I would advise you to get into something else other than diet. Like I said, unless you have more capital and, maybe a little bit more experience, because it's going to be a little more difficult. But something like back pain, I got all kinds of stuff here. Head posture is not paying anything. Hip flexors. Let's see, more fat loss. A lot of diet and stuff. Here you go, kickboxing. So that's probably something that they would approve of. All right, so there you go. That's part of it. One place you can go. Now another place that you can go to get offers is JVZoo. And again, you can sign up for an account pretty easily. Now the thing about JVZoo that's good is that it's basically integrated with your PayPal account. So as soon as you make a sale, then you get your commission instantly. All right. So ClickBank, I think they pay when you start off. I think they pay every 2 weeks, maybe. I get paid more often because I've been on there doing more volume, so I get paid every few days. But I think when we first get started, you can get there. I think it's every 2 weeks. All right. But with JVZoo, you get paid instantly, so it's a lot easier to keep your money cycling and to buy more traffic and make more money. So the only one downside to them though is that most of their top selling offers are all for the make money or marketing crowd. So so that's one downside, but hey, there's lots of them out here. So, and again, if you go to Product Library when you log into your account, you go to Product Library. And then you can just go over here to top sellers. All right, so top sellers is what I went. So you have the top sellers of the day, yesterday, past 7, past 30 days. All right, so so you can kind of get an idea, and you see some that's on all lists. But most of their stuff is video sales letters as well. So let's see here.
Have you ever tried to get traffic and build a list or make sales by uploading video?
Okay, so here's one. And again, so you want to, if you want, we're building your little simple landing page. You can just take a screenshot, and I use Jing to do this, which is free. So yeah, so you go to Jing. I don't know if it's Jing. I think it's TechSmith, techsmith.com. Then you can download Jing, and you can do do screenshots. So I'll take a few screenshots. Let the video play,
only to find yourself
and then you can
wheels
again find some
struggling to get results.
Find some
yes, you are not alone.
Find some compelling video clips or whatever. Put them on the page, and there you go. So, and you could target these people on Facebook and Google as well. And like I said, you get the money instantly into your PayPal account. So that's always good to get access to the money, so that you can keep your campaigns funded. So that's that. So easy, peasy, pumpkin easy way to get this done. Headline, image from the video, call to action, then the copyright thing as well if you want, and set it up, buy a little traffic, and get rolling. All right, let's go back to PowerPoint here, and so in review, get a hot offer, build a simple landing page that I showed you. If you can't build it, pay somebody on Fiverr, somebody cheap to do it. Buy some cheap clicks on Google or Facebook, and and start small. Don't just dump $500 worth of traffic. At first, go small. $50, then $100 or whatever. Now one thing that I do want you to keep in mind is that this is not going to be instantly profitable. Okay, this is not one of the type of things where I'm down to my last $100. Let me flip it to 500, whatever. You're not going to be flipping nothing. All right, you will lose money up front when you're first doing this, because you have no idea what's going to work. All right, and we don't call it losing money, because in reality you're buying data. All right, you're buying data because you're figuring out what's working, what's not working. So first $100 you spend, you might get one sale. You might not get any sales, or you might not get any until you spend a couple $100. So this is not something that you're going to succeed without some kind of budget. I mean, I would say at least minimum like $500 to $1,000 minimum. So but this is something that you're gonna have to test. Like I said, if you start off with like 4 different landing pages, then you're gonna have to send some traffic, spend some money on all 4 of them before you figure out which one works. All right, so this is the case for all paid traffic. Okay, your campaign is not going to be instantly profitable. You have to buy some data up front, figure out what works, what doesn't work, cut out the stuff that doesn't work, do more of the stuff that does work. All right, I mean, every once in a while, you get lucky, but I'll tell you, 95% of the campaigns that I start are not profitable, off the top. I mean, the ones that are it's not a common occurrence. All right, so let's get into some tools that I use. Some power tools. Tracking is a key. I use CBV Lab, which you can obtain from superaffiliaterockstar.com/CBV Labs. Yes, that's an affiliate link, which I'm an affiliate, and I am suggesting it to you. So if you buy it, then hey, I deserve my commission. So, but it's a tracking platform. But there's lots of tracking platforms out there, but that's one that I use. Also, a real superpower tool I use is called Landing Page Genius. All right, which you can get from superaffiliaterockstar.com/LPG. And basically what that allows you to do is to multivariate testing on your pages, like in a really simple way. Okay, so remember how I was saying, like, if you want to test 4 different headlines, 4 different images, well, if you just want to do that, 4 different headlines, 4 different images, you have to make 16 different pages. All right, that's 4 times 4 is 16 different pages. All right, which is a hassle. It's something that you probably don't want to do. All right, so whereas with Landing Page Genius, you can test those different headlines, different images, all on one page, and it makes it a lot easier. And you can test everything together, do multivariate testing, and you get much better results a lot faster. So highly recommend that. And also, superaffiliatecloaker.com. That's my cloaker. Just if you don't know, Cloaker basically allows you to show, your ad networks will show Google and Facebook one page, but then you show your actual users, the surfers, another page. All right. So like I was saying, some of those offers Google or Facebook doesn't like, maybe some of the wording and stuff like that on your landing pages. So, you can close, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Like I showed you the one back pain offer where, there will be no need to cloak that. All right. So you don't have to cloak, but it does help when you're promoting VSLs because, there's a lot of the ones that convert really well are, of course, the same ones that Google and Facebook don't like. So if you want to get it there, you can. Also, mywalk.com. This was for Web of Trust, like I was telling you. So as you go to look at these offers, you can see how they rank on Web of Trust. If it's orange or especially red, I would not do it uncloaked. I just want it to be like no color or green. Even orange, I'm probably not gonna do uncloaked. So you want green or just no rank at all. All right. So mywalk.com is where you can download. It's like a browser add-on, and so every page you go to, it'll tell you what the MyWalk, what the Web of Trust score is. All right, and then finally, of course, you can come to my event. This is coming up October 13th through the 15th, GregDavisEvent.com. You can get more details on that, but we're gonna have a lot of fun there. We're gonna have a lot of money making knowledge and nuggets, not just from me, but from some of my friends that are really doing big things. Everybody that's speaking at this event either has or consults with 8-figure businesses. Okay, I mean businesses that are making over $1 million a month. All right, so these are the people that's going to be teaching you. So if that's the types of levels that you want to get on, or at least something close to that, you need to come to the event. Tickets are dirt cheap. The hotel's cheap. It's the airline flight's probably pretty cheap too. So hey, just come. You won't regret it. It could be life changing for you. So to entice you a little bit more to come to my event, throwing in a special unannounced bonus. Okay, you won't see this on the web page because I'm not offering it for everybody. This is just for the people that are watching this video, and responding to this or open this email, read the email. So look, I'm going to give you a free Age Google account. Okay, for everybody. So everybody's already bought a ticket. First of all, relax. You're going to get it. I'm going to email you the account details a little bit later today. But only for the next 10 people, I'm going to give you a free Google account. Okay, this Google account, you can use it to advertise right away. Okay, it's aged. When you set it up, you can advertise right away. You don't need to verify anything as far as like phone or anything like that. It's ready to go. I think they're all 2 or 3 years old. So so you can start advertising right away. Now, if you're doing Black Hat, you need to get it warmed on something White Hat first. But if you're advertising White Hat, then you can advertise right away. The only thing is that you have to watch the spend. Okay, you can't just jump in and start spending hundreds of dollars per day. You got to ramp up to that with Google. So, $5 a day, then $10 a day, then 15, and then kind of like Google will start telling you, when you should increase your budget. So for longest account life, then you definitely want to step it up pretty slow. So, but I'm going to give you the account because, I do most of my advertising on Google now. I've shifted a lot of the spend I was on Facebook over to Google. Google's just a lot easier to deal with. I'm getting better ROI. It's a lot less hassle. So, and a lot of my friends, a lot of people that are doing the same thing, do a lot of advertising on Google. So, Google's where it's at as far as I'm concerned. So, next 10 people only, get you this Google account. So if you go VIP, if you get a VIP ticket, then we will actually set up the account for you. Everybody else, we're going to give you complete instructions, okay, on how to do it. Because the thing you got to be careful of is how you access the account, okay? Especially if you've already had an account banned, then you definitely can't be using the same computer or the same IP. It's a process that you have to go through to make sure everything's separated. So we'll, give you instructions on exactly how to do that. But you can typically you can put them on a VPS, some type of virtual computer. That's not the best solution, but it's the easiest, and it works. I have lots of accounts on VPSs. But you can also set up on residential IPs as well. Okay, there's a few ways that you can do that. But for VIPs, we'll actually set that up for you, get you going. But either way, you're gonna get this Google account that you can use. because I want you to start making money right away as quickly as possible, and I don't want not having an account to hold you back, because a lot of us, have gotten our accounts banned, and now we're like, oh, we can't get on Google. I will give you an account and show you how to get and stay on Google. All right. So that's my offer. I couldn't go through this whole thing without making you an offer now, right? All right. So next 10 buyers only. So hop on there, GregDavisEvent.com. Once I get 10, I'm cutting it off because I'm not supplying the whole world, or with Google accounts. But if you're on the next 10, you will get it. That's me, man. Thanks for listening. I hope you can, hope you got some nuggets out of here that you can use to make some money. Come to my event. Thank you very much. I will speak to you later. Peace.